With us is Beverly Hills forensic psychiatrist, Dr. Carole Lieberman. Well, doctor, first of all, very briefly, for people who may not know, what exactly is Ambien anyway?
Ambien is a drug for insomnia, and it is a very strong drug, and because of all of its side effects, I actually never prescribed Ambien because of how dangerous it is.
So what happens to people if they take it, and I guess the trouble starts when you take it and you don't fall asleep?
Well, there are all kinds of potential side effects, from hallucinations to blackouts, sleepwalking, and sleep driving. I actually was involved as an expert witness in a case of a woman who took Ambien and then did sleep driving and ended up killing somebody on a bicycle. You can have a great increased aggression, confusion, anxiety. It basically is a combination of a sleeping brain and a waking brain. It mixes the two together, and it can have all kinds of problems from that.
Okay, so now let's cut to the chase. Could somebody taking Ambien, who is not so otherwise inclined, start saying or tweeting, in this case, things that are racist and offensive?
Well, it's not likely that it would make somebody become racist, but because your brain is muddled, essentially, it makes it more likely that you won't be able to inhibit some things. In other words, if you had your full brain together when you were tweeting, you would have had better judgment than to put that in a tweet. It doesn't mean that maybe she doesn't think that, but it certainly is possible that she wouldn't have tweeted it.
And it's not hard to find these days on the internet people who have had adverse effects. We get the stories of people on planes who popped an Ambien and then they get unruly. People have had to be restrained. People have said terrible things.
Yes.
The list goes on and on. It's a long one.
And there are a number of celebrities who have had bad experiences with Ambien. We have Patrick Kennedy, for example, who crashed his car into the security barricade at the Capitol. Elon Musk, who went on a Twitter spree. He had wine beforehand. Wine, of course, increases the likelihood of having all these other side effects, makes it worse, mixes up your brain even more. Tiger Woods, remember when he was found asleep on the side of the road? Ambien was in his blood. Sean Penn went on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he had Ambien. He explained that he had taken a red eye the night before and then took Ambien, and apparently that was why he was, saying some of the things he was saying. So it actually, it disinhibits you. It's kind of like an extreme form of alcohol, that disinhibits you and lets you say things that you wouldn't likely before otherwise have said.
Okay, so let me run by you what Sanofi, which is the company that makes Ambien, told us in a statement. And I'm quoting now. It says, people of all races, religions, and nationalities work at Sanofi every day to improve the lives of people around the world. While all pharmaceutical treatments have side effects, racism is not a known side effect of any Sanofi medication.
Yes, I read that, and yes, you can't really say that racism, just like, it does contribute or potentially have cause nausea, diarrhea. Well, I guess it's a kind of diarrhea, right? Diarrhea of the mouth. Of course they're going to defend their product, but as I said, because of all of these dangerous things that I have actually, seen, I never prescribe it. It's not worth it. There are other things. If you have insomnia, there are plenty of other things that you can take, from, doing things like listening to night sounds, on a very natural kind of way, to other kinds of medications that don't have these really crazy side effects.
Okay, that's forensic psychiatrist Dr. Carole Lieberman.